Now, live from the sports desk, it's time for 10 Sports.
Welcome and thanks for logging on, and what a warm welcome it was for Jameis Winston at Bucs training camp. Little fans and big ones swarmed to wherever he was on the field. They had loud ovations for his completions, of course, and for those incompletions, well, they just chalked those up to a rookie mistake. Overall, a strong first full practice for Winston. This, according to Lovie Smith. Over 1,000 fans were on hand at One Buc Place as Jameis went through 7-on-7s and all 22 on the field. He already seems to have a comfortability and rapport with Mike Evans and his roommate Kenny Bell, who Winston astounds with his preparation.
Jameis is the kind of guy that it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning and I'll be sitting up, hanging out, and he'll be rolled over, and then he'll call out a play and tell me what receiver I am and ask me what do I got, and I'll tell him, and he'll giggle and be like, "Ha, you thought I was asleep." So that's the type of relationship that we're starting to build.
Run the show. I want to see him run the show. I want to see him tell Evan Smith to shut up. Just his command of it. Can he get it from the coach to quarterback system? Can he get it in his ear, step in that huddle, and run it like an NFL quarterback? He's off to a great start.
Now on Saturday, Bucs training camp got off to a soggy start. Storms forcing them to delay and relocate to USF for that practice. Now last year, day one of camp was completely washed out. This afternoon, I asked Bucs co-chairman Bryan Glazer if the team plans on building an indoor facility to avoid these rainouts.
We actually are working on that right now. We have the architects have been drawing that up. That is a work in progress, and that's going to happen. As soon as we get the drawings all done, we will give you further details, but that is actually happening.
I don't want to say the wrong thing, but we're hopeful for next training camp. But I don't know that. Right. I shouldn't say that. We have to finish the drawings.
So what you're really trying to say is potentially next year. Well, hello there. This afternoon, Hooters attempted to set the Guinness Book of World Records, largest fantasy draft party. They lured in over 500 players to Ray J, including Bucs all-time greats Rondé Barber, Mike Allstott, and the double nickel Derrick Brooks. Now, they haven't determined if this is a record yet, but the Bucs greats say fantasy football has come a long way since their playing days.
I was involved at one time. My son got me in the league, but it was a lot of work. I mean, keeping up on the stats, who's injured, who's not, and whatnot. But it's great for the fans.
As I look at how the system is scored now, our defense would have provided a lot of points for people over the years. So, absolutely, from a defender standpoint, I put that Buccaneer defense from '99 to 2008 up against any defense in terms of fantasy football.
I'm sure the Bucs would love to have that defense back. Now, as you know, Derrick Brooks is a mentor to Jameis Winston, and generally Brooks won't share what those conversations entail, except for one. Brooks gave Winston a little bit of homework.
Go back and look at how Peyton Manning handled his interviews the first couple of years he was in Indianapolis. People don't talk about that Peyton Manning today, but just listen to some of the things he said, listen to how he continued to build. He had a quiet confidence about himself as well.